If he wants your energy but not any kind of responsibility, then listen closely. This is called emotional outsourcing in psychology, and it basically means that someone is just taking advantage of you, is using you, but gives you nothing in return and leaves you empty. So today we will talk about the signs that he is using you. So listen carefully, save this video and send it to a friend that needs a reminder. Let's get into it. So we always think about energy vampires, but we always think that these are friends, but this can also be our partner or family members. And in a relationship, this shows up when he is just texting you or calling you when he needs you. He's just taking your energy. Basically, it could mean that he feels lonely or he's bored and he just needs you to fill the void for the moment. And this also means that he doesn't have something better in the moment to fill this void, so he's coming back to you every time. And you just end up being used and you feel lonely. He's taking advantage of you, and I'm pretty sure we all know this feeling when we were hanging out with someone that is just draining us. They take all of our energy and leave us feeling empty. The same also goes for relationships. And we have so much to offer. And this basically just means that he is using you, your energy, your time. Also, you being super careful and maybe cooking for him, doing everything for him. He's just using you. But he doesn't want any kind of responsibility. And this is a huge warning sign and the sign that you should leave. Because a relationship doesn't work like that. Also a friendship, like it's not only about taking and never giving something back. And there is actually so much proof that someone is just using you. And sometimes it's hard to see that because it's hurting us. But you will know if someone is using you. Listen to your intuition. We as women, we have such a good intuition, but we barely listen to it. This is a big mistake. Our intuition tells us if something is right or not. Okay, another huge warning sign, I think especially nowadays, is that he wants to be close to you, but he doesn't want to put a label on it. So basically he just says something like, yeah, I like you, let's just see where this goes, and I love to spend time with you, also being intimate with you, and I just love to be around you. But hey, like, let's just not put a label on it. Basically he's using you, right? He's using your body, your time, your energy, everything, but he doesn't want to be responsible for anything. And he just directly shows you that he's not interested in a serious relationship. He is just using you, and he's not even telling you this. I mean, he could be honest, right? He could tell you, hey, I'm not interested in a relationship right now. We can just see where this goes. Fair enough. But telling you, oh my god, I love to spend time with you and you are the woman of my dreams, but hey, let's just not put a label on it. This is manipulation. Like, he is always trying to keep you in the hopes that you maybe one day end up being his girlfriend. This is never going to happen. Let's just be honest. So don't waste your time on that. You deserve to have a man that is sure about you and is not using you. A red flag is that he disappears when things get serious. If it is just talking or figuring things out, or you want an honest communication with him and he's just not into it, he's leaving, he's avoidant. He doesn't want anything that is serious. Not only like talking, everything around it. Like, you are there for him for a good time when everything is fun and you are basically doing everything that he likes, cooking for him, spending time with him, everything. And the second where it gets serious, or you ask him that, like, what is it that we have? Like, are we dating? What is going on? In this situation, he's leaving because he doesn't want to talk about that. Like, the second something gets serious, he's not there anymore. And this is also a sign that you are dating someone that is absolutely immature. You deserve honest communication. Even if it is something that you don't want to hear, that's also fine. But you deserve the honest communication. And if someone is not providing you with that, you should definitely also leave, because this will just make you end up being super confused and hurt. When a man is not planning anything in the future with you, this could also be a sign that he just wants to take advantage of you and not be responsible for anything. I mean, this also goes into the other direction, right? There could also be emotional manipulation when a man is telling you, oh my God, you're the woman of my dreams, I will marry you and we will have 3 children. Basically, nothing of this is serious, right? So you always need to see. But in this case, he is not planning anything because he also doesn't plan to be with you in the future. So he avoids things like planning in advance, like if you want to do something in, let's say, 2 or 3 months, this is already too long for him. Like, he doesn't want to be involved in that. So that's also a warning sign. I think it's all about balance. Like, if a man directly goes in and tells you he wants to marry you, he's manipulating you. But also, like, if he doesn't want to like plan anything with you and like just not be responsible, he's also manipulating you and is just taking advantage of you. As long as it fits him, right? He will leave then, but he doesn't even know when. Could be in 1 week, could be in 2 months, but he doesn't want to plan anything. He gets jealous, but he doesn't want to commit. So basically, he doesn't want you to spend time with other men, but he's not committing to you in a relationship. So basically, his idea is that you are loyal to him, you are only his woman, and he can do whatever he wants. He can like walk around, date multiple women, is not committing to you, but you should commit to him. Huge warning sign. I think it's all about balance. Like, if you expect this from your partner, you also have to provide the same things, right? You cannot tell someone you need to be loyal to me and then not be loyal yourself. Like, this is not working and this is complete nonsense. So this is definitely a huge warning sign when he gets jealous but he doesn't want to commit to you. There's a feeling that we all know. Meeting with people and feeling drained afterwards. This also goes for dating and relationships. There are early signs. We need to listen closely and really take them serious. Because when you feel drained after seeing someone, this basically just means that the person that you were seeing was just taking all of your energy. But when someone is good for you, he will give you energy. You will both give each other energy. As an example, I have a friend. When we meet, I have such a good mood and she also has such a good mood. Like, we boost each other's mood so much and we're just super happy and life is fun. This is how it should be. Of course, not every day will be like this, right? But if you always feel drained after seeing him, and basically just means that he's using you and your energy. So you need to protect your energy again, and you should surround yourself with people that give you energy, not take your energy. Okay, so something else that is highly discussed, especially lately in my Insta Reels, is that our needs are a problem. So basically, you have standards, right? You want him to do a certain thing. Let's say you just want him to give you flowers 1 day in a year, like on Valentine's Day. And I think this is not even the bare minimum, if I'm being honest. But let's say like something really simple. And your needs are a problem to him. And he tells you then something like, but why do you want flowers? They will die anyways. Or, I don't get why women always want to have flowers. I really don't get this. Or, yes, but your standards are too high. Blah, blah, blah. Like, everything that you demand from him is a problem. And he's not fulfilling your needs, even though it's just the bare minimum. Or let's say, like, you want him to text you or call you from time to time. And he tells you, yeah, but I'm so busy. You have to understand that. I cannot call you or text you. I have to work so much. If someone wants to, he will. Mark my words. If a man wants to date a woman, he will fly her across the country to see her. And I'm telling you right now, if he tells you that your standards are too high, he does not want to commit to anything. He just wants to use you at the cheapest cost available. Like, really, he just wants to take everything from you and not give you anything back. Not just a text message or a call. Not even this he wants to give you back. So leave. You deserve so much better better. And there are also some early signs in the beginning when you're talking to a man. I really like to do this a lot. I confront him with my standards and I'm using high standards. And then I see how he is reacting. And if a man really wants to get to know you and is interested in you, he will try to meet your standards and he will start another job. He will really work on himself because he wants to fulfill your vision. And if not, he will not do anything. He will just tell you, oh my God, you are one of the women that have so high standards and I cannot deal with you all. This is just a sign that he doesn't want me, in this case, enough to fulfill my needs. And in this way, I directly know if I want to see this person any longer or not. Because I deserve someone who is willing to give me everything and is working. And you should have the same mindset, right? We deserve that. And of course, not everything in the beginning is like you always dream it. But you can work together on it. Because we all have character traits from time to time that we need to work on. And that's human nature, right? So basically, if someone really wants to get to know you or be with you, he will work on the character traits that are maybe not ideal and not tell you that you are the problem. Last but not least, pretty clear sign, you give more than you receive. And this is about energy, money, time, being intimate. I have to bring this up again because this is like one of the number one things that men like to use women for their body. I'm so sorry to say that, but this is mostly the case. So really always ask yourself, like, what do you give? Your energy, your time, your advice, are you caring for him? Something else that I also see many times is that a woman is caring for a man like she is his mother. And this is also a huge warning sign because they also like to be mothered. I'm not talking about every man. I'm talking about immature men that really like to have a woman that picks them up, drives them anywhere, cooks for him and cleans everything. Like they love it. This is a sign of an immature man. And you don't have to spend your time with someone like this. And always ask yourself, like, what am I bringing into this relationship? What am I giving? And what do I get in return? And if it's just sleepless nights and basically you have to beg for a text message or something else, my dear, you are already off the list from him and you cannot do anything about this to change it. And you should leave. Because especially when we get so clingy and we want him to text and we call him multiple times, like he in his mind already has you and he doesn't have to do anything to keep you. So you are off the list. Really let go of this man and focus on yourself first. Because what I also realized is when we tend to be like super giving and super clingy, mostly this shows that we are not focusing enough on ourselves. So really focus on yourself first. This changes everything. And I'm telling you, like really, I experienced this myself. I was always focused on my partner and basically I was just giving all the time. But I realized when I shift the focus on myself, my partner will focus on me as well. And I'm not telling you to be ignorant or play any kinds of games because this will just end up in a super bad relationship or situationship, whatever. But I'm telling you to also take time for yourself. Like you don't have to see him all the time. You don't have to beg that he texts you or call you. You can have time for yourself, meet with friends, have your own life, care for yourself, and he is just an add-on. Like your world does not circle around him. And this is super important. So my beautiful angels, this was it with the video. I hope you learned something and that you don't do the same mistakes that I did. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you never miss a video. And we will see each other on Sunday with the next video. Bye bye!